What's going on, everybody? LK here, and today a little bit more Baiken for you guys. I'm going to be talking about her parry today, some ways to think about using it, and maybe a trick that you may or may not have thought of with the character. So this is a parry that beats both highs and lows. However, it does not catch projectiles. Baiken should make you think a little bit differently about strike throw characters, which is one of the most common ways that characters win in the game. And she's also going to encourage you to really explore characters' gaps in their strings. So here I have Lady May as an example. So here I have 3 recordings with May that are pretty common. Now, if I were to defend these 3 normally, the normal strike throw interaction would be try to block the following normals and then try to hit or escape the throw. The main problem, of course, being that if she frame traps you, you get deleted. So you're scared of getting hit by this, so you're willing to hedge your bets with all sorts of different techniques, using faultless defense, using delayed jumps and mashing, whatever you want to use in order to try to mitigate this situation. So Baiken makes this a much more direct situation because the parry is 1 frame. So they'll have to think about this a little bit more because the options you want to use against parry are either projectiles or just waiting. So because the parry is 1 frame, you join the privileged class of DP characters where there's only really 4 characters with meterless reversals in the game to my knowledge off the top of my head. So you join them in being able to exploit gaps in pressure that other characters cannot do. One is with Nagoriyuki right here. So I encourage you to study the characters and see where you can apply this move where you may not have been able to act with other characters without meter. So the last thing would be the left-right option select you have with parry, and this comes from the fact that Baiken has a 236p, that's what the parry is, so quarter circle forward punch, but she does not have a quarter circle back punch or 214p. So what this means is that we can do the parry with 236 PK, so quarter circle forward punch and kick. It doesn't really matter if you use kick or slash, use whatever button is convenient for you. It just happens that kick is next to punch for me, so that's why I use PK. But what will happen is if you input this on the proper side, she will do parry, and if you input this and they cross you up, she will block. So you can use this to help you defend against left-right mix-ups a little bit. Now, what would you do to target this? So there's a couple of ways you could fight this. Remember that Baiken's parry hits high and low. So on the side that she's inputting parry, you would have to either throw her or do a projectile if you wanted to straight up beat it, or you'd have to wait until after the parry's active frames and then do it there. Or you can go for the cross up and try to attack how she's inputting it, because the whole point is that when you cross up, she's going to block. So doing something like a cross up low where Baiken is trying to do 2, 3, 6, so it's going to be 2, 1, 4, so she's going to be standing, so you could attack her low on the other side. So since so many characters have strike throws, I wanted to highlight a couple of characters that you can and can't interact with Hiiragi. So the good news is that you can use the parry against Garda Impact. So I got that wrong yesterday. And even if he is really far away, you still give him that stagger state from far. Now, on the other hand, Zato's puppet, Eddie, is considered a projectile, so you can't counter really anything that he does. It goes without saying that Ramothal's sword is a projectile, so you can't parry it. And even though I felt like it should have been obvious, I was kind of surprised to find that you can't parry the steady aim shots from Happy Chaos. But alright, hopefully that helped. Hopefully this encourages you to experiment with this move and look for more gaps in people's offense. A lot of characters don't have meterless reversals, so They are definitely examples of things that have extremely small gaps that you can't jump or throw, but you probably could parry. As usual, if you guys have any questions or comments, definitely feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Like and subscribe if you guys feel like it, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.